Well, hello. I hope you're doing well. I have a really interesting reading for you today. It's what message didn't they send? What message did they take the time to type up, to get all ready, and instead of sending send, they clicked delete or erase? What message was that? Now, remember, this is for their sign if they are an Aquarius. I mean, of course, unless you are also an Aquarius, then yeah. But this is for them. This is your special person. This is the person that you're thinking of. Maybe you're just newly starting to date. And you aren't sure with your communication yet. It might even be a long-term relationship and suddenly they've gone quiet and you're just wondering what's going on through their head. But let's see, what message did your Aquarian special person, and this could be sun, moon, rising, but I play it mostly sun because if you are in a new relationship, you might just know their birthday and then you can figure out at least their sun sign. And sidereal or tropic, doesn't matter, just use your intuition. There's no zodiac cops here. All right, so let's Aquarian friends. What message did you spend the time to type up to your person, but you never hit send? Aquarius, what message did you type up, but you never hit send? Cards are ready. Very distinctive cut. Between worlds. All that glitters. A leg up. Okay, let's get some qualifiers here, some clarifiers, and get this reading going. Okay, so Aquarius, what message did you not send? What message did you not send? The cards seem very chatty, very eager to chat. I'm going to call that good. Cards are ready. Okay. Let's get some qualifiers here and get this reading going. All right. So, between two worlds, lucky. You know, you have brightened up their world. They actually even speak of the time before they met you as dull and boring, and that since they've met you, you've really brought a lot of light into their life. They feel like they really want to move forward. See, this is a forward moving this way, moving out of the darkness into the lightness, moving from the dull and boring. Maybe they were depressed, and they're on their way to something better, but they aren't quite there. But they're so lucky. They feel so lucky that they found you, because you are brightening up their world. All that glitters. Power. You know, you really inspire them to be a better person. You inspire them to work harder, to see here, because there's two, to when I see coffee, I think energy, and you have that coffee and then you wake up and you get going on your day, and this is power, and they just feel like they simply have more energy when they're around you. They feel like they want to be more successful. They feel like they can do anything that they want. You've been a big wake up call to them. And then a leg up, a twist of fate. They can't believe that they met you. You have helped them in more ways than they can count. And there you are, you're the steady one, and you've helped them. Maybe you met them and they were a little bit depressed. Maybe they had a bit of an addiction problem, but it was a twist of fate. They feel it was a twist of fate that they met you, and they are smitten, and they can't believe that how much better they feel with you. I mean, even if you look at this card, they're going into this brightness, and they see you as steady, strong, powerful, protective, and you are just allowing them to be them, and giving them the assistance that they need to move forward, right? Because that little bear would crawl up there and then the mom would move forward. They just think meeting you was the best thing that's ever happened to them, and they can't believe how lucky they are with this twist of fate. So their message, I feel, their message to you that they deleted was how happy they are to have you, how much you've changed their life, how much you give them the power to be a better person, how much they appreciate, you being there for them. And so you might be asking, why would they not send that? Well, maybe they're a little embarrassed. Maybe they don't want to admit how actual low they were. Maybe they don't want to admit how much they are actually leaning on you. Maybe they're afraid that if they say how lucky it is that they met you, that their luck's going to run out. There's a lot of reasons why people don't send their true feelings to somebody. Maybe it's really early in your relationship and they don't want to freak you out. They want to think, oh my God, he's a cling level 7. He's a clinger. We got a clinger. Ding, ding, ding. Maybe he's worried about that. Maybe he's worried that you'll think he's or I don't know why I keep saying he or she. I don't know why. It's somebody who's watching this. The Aquarius is a he, I guess. And I'm really tapping into that energy. But just if it's he or she, whatever, we're all adults here. Figure out what you need. So maybe they are embarrassed to admit how low they were. Some people are, especially in the beginning of a relationship. They don't want to admit there's a stigma attached. I was really depressed and I wasn't doing anything and I had no direction, and boom, there you showed up in my life, and my life I just feel so much better, and I feel like I have more energy, and I want to go out there and make a great world for the both of us, because you're standing here by me and you're a leg up and you're helping me, and trust me, one day I'm doing this for both of us. I'm doing this for both of us. Two masks there. They want to share this with you because they just feel that grateful. And like I said, maybe if it's too early in the relationship, they don't want to scare you off. If you've been going, long in your relationship, maybe this is like the second or third time, fourth, fifth, sixth time they've tried something, and they don't want to let you know this is finally it. Maybe you've really seen them rise and fall, rise and fall, rise and fall. And this time they finally connected with something, and they don't want to get your hopes up. So they didn't send you that message. They're just actually going to show you this time with their actions and not their words. Interesting. If you look very closely, we got a face here and a face here. I wouldn't be surprised if this is ancestors or angels or the universe or law of attraction shining down on this. Maybe you've attracted, not maybe, I know you have, you've attracted each other for a reason. And maybe the reason was you saw the potential in this person, and the universe said, well, let's try it. Let's get some clarifiers on this. This is a really exciting romantic story we got going here. You got somebody who doesn't want to chase you away, doesn't want to do the wrong step by seeming too clingy or seeming too needy, or letting you deeply into how actually depressed they were until you came along. They may not want to reveal that quite just yet. That's later on in your story. Also, they just don't want to come on too strong and then take a chance at that's going to scare you away. But there's many reasons why people don't send a positive a message. So, it's up to you. Do you want to open that door, and give them some warm hints like, oh, geez, you seem to be happier today, or, You know, you seem to be doing better. Wow, that's a fancy treat. You know, give them an open door to express themselves. And, you know, even if they've brought some joy into your life, open that door too and say, "Oh, I'm so lucky I've met you," and leave it at that and see what they say. But let's get some qualifiers on this. Okay. Truth be told. Truth be told, look at that. It's on a gold mask. He's opening up. He's opening up. Is that that's letting love in? Truth be told, I think he again, I'm saying they were closed. Never ending story. Yeah, what did I tell you? This is something, they know. Um, I think I nailed it when I said, why didn't they send it? Is because maybe you have seen them, you know, try and rise up again. They just fall, or they never complete anything, or they fall back into a depression, and so it's their never ending story. Um, you know, they feel almost like they're just stuck in this little loop of, oh, I meet this person, I have a great time, and we have a great time, and you know, and something happens, and maybe I'm too anxious or too excited for them, and boom, it's gone. So now I'm depressed again because I lost somebody I like. And oh, and I meet this person, we have a great time, and they really encourage me, and I think, oh, I better go out and get a job because I really want to treat them, and something happens, and boom. So that's again, so that would be the reason why they didn't send the email. They don't want to create the same pattern that they've had in the last time by coming on too strong, by seeming too needy, by being too clingy. So that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to break a cycle. That doesn't mean they stop feeling this way. They're trying to break a cycle, and it is a cycle of love because there's the heart. So they just want to break that cycle so that you stick around. But yeah, if you're interested in hearing this story, open the door a little bit and go at it from this point of view that they're just really excited to have you in their life. Doesn't necessarily mean they're clingy or they're needy. All right. All right. Well, if you appreciated this, can you please give it a thumbs up? If while you're here, why don't you have a look around and see, go cross watch some Aquarius movie videos and see if you can figure out what's going on with them. Thanks for watching. Take good care.